Well, g'day guys, it's Morezy here. Welcome back to Morezy Plays Minecraft, episode 34. And I'm just getting a little bit of a look around the place from up here. You can see all the creeper explosions down there that I've been running around in. And it's a little bit of a look over there to what should we call that? That's sort of like a crater, isn't it? Where I was blowing up the TNT last episode. And everyone seemed to really enjoy that, which is good. I think it looked really awesome for a TNT explosion. It chained perfectly, and yeah, apart from the whole taking half a quiver full of arrows to get it, I think it turned out pretty well. I have been working down there to clear out some of the loose blocks that were left over, and that is a big job, really big job. It's going to be a big job to get rid of all those blocks anyway, but it is certainly very hard work to get them all removed after such a devastating explosion. But at the moment, guys, we're just getting a little bit of wood here. I need to make some pistons. We've got a redstone build planned for this episode. A very cool redstone build, which I think you guys will enjoy. If I can get all the materials. It's going to use a lot of materials, and good thing I have an iron farm, because it's going to use a lot of hoppers and a lot of pistons. So let's get this tree knocked down, and we will build up a few little bits and pieces, and then we'll get started on the building. Alright guys, so the first thing we need to do here is we need to tear down this sugarcane farm. And it has served us well, but it's time to get rid of it, because we're going to have something a little bit better than this. So I'm going to go through and mine away all these materials so I can recycle them, and then we'll come back. And there we go. You almost wouldn't know it was there. So, what we're going to be making today, guys, is very cool. It's going to be a mega farm. I'm not really sure what to call it yet, but it's a design I've been working on the last couple of days since I had my live stream. And for those of you that were with me on my live stream, you'd know that we were messing around with some automatic pumpkin and watermelon harvesting systems. Well, once the live stream ended, I took it a step further and made an automatic pumpkin, melon, carrots, potatoes, wheat, sugarcane, chicken, and I think that's all, farm. I don't know what to call it yet, so we'll see. It's probably going to take a while to build. I have half built it in creative already. So the thing I'm going to do here first is just start to build it. We probably won't get to a fully completed... Oh, and zombie flesh. Yeah, that's the other one. We wouldn't get to complete it probably this episode because it is quite involved, and some of it I still haven't worked out yet. But we will get it to a point where you can see where I'm going to go with it, and hopefully you enjoy watching me build it. Okay, well, while I collect some things here, I don't know if I did show, but this is what I've done so far to the area that we've blown out. So I've started to really make it a bit more shapely. So we've got all this area dug out now. I've got my little staircase over there to get out. And I also went ahead and fixed my farm that I broke. This system up here is still running. However, when I went to the Nether on my live stream, this did desync, and I had to come back and fix it again because it was just pulsing on one side rather than both. So I've still got to fix that yet, which is just put another villager in and another snow golem. But I'm fine with that at the moment. Some of the wiring here got blown off, and a couple of pistons got blown off as well. So I went in and repaired all of that. and that now operates again. At the moment it's only in witch mode, just because I don't want the Enderman jumping around everywhere at the moment. So there's probably heaps of mobs up there. No, not so many. But it's just on witch mode at the moment, and it's lower efficiency because not all the floors are working correctly. So what I need to do here though is I need to go down and get some supplies. I'm going to need a bunch of redstone and some glowstone as well. So I'm going to pinch probably that, and let's put that back, and let's grab that, I guess. That will work. So this is obviously still working, which is good. Should probably come back and refill that soon, or empty it at least. Alright, so I'm going to head back up there now, and we're actually going to start building this thing. Okay guys, so here we go. Let's start building this thing. Now, what I need to do first is we need to make some farmland. So I'm going to do... what have we got? Two rows like that, and each of the rows is going to be 12 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. Now this first part of the machine, you're going to be able to build this after I finish this episode. So if you wanted to use this basic version, you absolutely could. It just doesn't have any of the extra cool gizmos on it just yet. Alright, so there we go, 2 rows like that. Alright, so just for the moment, what we're going to do is put this stuff into a chest. So I'm going to put it, well, that's not a chest. I'm going to put a chest here, and we're going to start putting some hoppers down. Do apologise if you can hear it, someone's mowing the lawn in the background, so hopefully it's not too loud for you. So we're just going to do hoppers all the way along here. Now, this part of the design I adapted from a video that I saw on YouTube by someone called Coin Guy, and I don't know whether he came up with this idea, but what it will do is it uses some hopper minecarts to put this stuff into these hoppers. So, as I said before, lots of hoppers, but that's fine. I've got an iron farm, I better use it. So that's where we're at the moment. Next thing I want to do is I want to add some pistons, I think. So what we might do here is we'll add a piston here. So first one is going to be a sticky piston. That's going to go there like that. And we'll do the same on the other side here as well. And see if I can aim properly. There we go. And then from then on, we're going to do regular pistons. And we're going to go all the way along, like so, right to the end. And I should have 13 left. Beautiful. And we'll do the same over here. Ooh, is that not close? That's in the wrong spot. Okay, let's move that and put this one back over the top there. So we'll go sticky piston there, regular pistons all the way across here. And man, that guy is annoying outside. Oh dear, that's one of the problems about recording during the day. I normally record at night time, pretty late at night, so there's not so much noise going on. Right, next thing we want to do here is we want to put in some circuitry. So this farm system uses a bud effect. Now I'm not sure, I don't know what kind of color scheme or whatever I'm going to use yet, so I might end up just making this out of random stone at the moment. I might even do cobblestone just because, not cobblestone, stone bricks, just because. We will probably come back and change this design at some point. For now, let's just do some stone bricks. We'll just get it to functional, and then we'll look at how it looks later. Okay, so to use it as a bud system, we need to go up diagonally above these pistons here, and we're going to run all the way along here. Oops, with some blocks, like so. And let's clean this up a little bit here. Try and clean up as we go. Whoa, that is an efficiency shovel. Okay, there we go. And let's do the same on this side. If I can jump up. There we are. Alright. More like that. And we'll do this as well. Like so. There we go. Okay, next I want to run some redstone wire all the way across the top here. And this is going to be our trigger for our bud system. And all the way across here. Oh, I ran out one short. Let's do this one. There we go. Okay, let's sleep real quick here. Looking good already. Looking very cool. Next we need a redstone block or two. We also need some slabs, so let's make just a couple of slabs. There we go. And we want to put our redstone blocks here and here. And that is our power source. From there we're going to come out, how is it, this way. I think this is right. And, oh, is that right? Hang on, let me just check. Alright, well, it's a good thing I checked. These are in the wrong position. They need to be on the other side. Whoops. That's what happens when you build something and then spend a long time trying to improve it, and then you forget how to build it again. So let's get rid of these. And we'll put them on the other side. There we go. Alright. They go here. Awesome. So let's fill these back in again. Alright guys, so there we go. I've put in some redstone here now. So we've got a repeater there going up to this block, and we've put redstone all along the top. And in this position it turns our pistons into a bud system. So it's going to detect when a block is placed in front of the piston, and it will fire the whole row. So that's what we're going to use to harvest our pumpkins and melons. All we need to do then is we need to hoe the ground here like so and plant our pumpkin and melon seeds. Of course we need water as well to keep these things alive, and when they grow they're going to grow right here, which will push them and break them over here. So let me get these little farm plots set up with some water so they don't keep drying out, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so all these little pumpkin plants and watermelon plants have grown up, and you can see this thing already works, but this is the problem here, is our pumpkins are just floating there doing nothing, and we don't want that. So now we've got to fix that by using some of these hopper minecarts. So what I'm going to do is just go over here, and I think we'll just make a small staircase to get up. We need to get on top there and put some stuff down. Where are we? There we are. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put down a few blocks here in the middle, and what I'm going to do is run along here with cobblestone walls, just like that. Oh, wrong spot. There we go. So let's just run along here. We'll put down the cobblestone walls, and then what we'll do is we'll knock out that redstone wire, because we don't actually want that there at the moment. Oh, better put another little wall there. Okay, good. And we'll knock out this for the moment, like that. And then we would just want to put down some powered rails, and we want to make sure that they're facing the right way. So let's just put some blocks here as well. So this is where we center the minecarts where they need to be. So I'm just going to do a couple here. So we'll do every second one. Yeah, you can see it's already working. Have we got any already harvested? Not yet, just redstone and other things. Okay, oh, there's some redstone there. Better pick that up. Alright, let's get a couple minecarts going. Let's clean all this stuff out of here for the moment. And we do need a bunch of minecarts, which is why I've got all this iron. I'll need a whole bunch actually. So we might as well make a bunch of them. Like that. And then we've got to go through and make hopper minecarts. Okay, there's all my hopper minecarts. Well, not all of them, but enough of them at the moment. And we're just going to run through here and place them down. And as you can see, what actually happens there is it hits the wall and it overlaps the farmland as well as the hopper there. And that will enable us to catch the pumpkins and watermelons as they fly off. So let's do a couple more here. Lovely. A really easy way to center them. And once we've done all these, all we have to do is just move the rails over and do the ones in between. Okay, look at that. All nicely in a row. And we're going to leave that wall there for the moment because there is more to do yet. But at the moment, let's hook this up like so. Give it an update. Yeah. So this is going to update all these pistons as I do this. That's okay though. What we should see though is there were a couple pumpkins grown and we got a couple pumpkins there. Now this isn't lossless at all. It does lose a couple out the back here, but that's okay because I've planned for that with the rest of the design, which as I said we probably won't get to this episode. But this is actually a functional watermelon and pumpkin farm as it is right now. Yes, it is a little bit lossy, so you do lose a little bit of your goods, but it does work. So let's hook up this side as well, like that. Okay, and maybe we can see if how much of the watermelons we can get. So let's first take a look. So we've got a couple watermelons in there, and if we update this, watermelons are gone, and in the chest here watermelons are filling up. Awesome. So this will just automatically harvest the watermelons and the pumpkins as we go, and that is the cool part about it. Now this is just section 1 of probably about 5 sections. Now not going to be all the same here, but we're going to have different farms for the different automatic farmable goods. Is that another pumpkin? Yep, another pumpkin. Perfect. So we'll have to work on that a little bit, but this is where we're up to at the moment. Alright guys, so I just spent the last half an hour doing some digging over there, and I've just come back to see how we're going here. Things still seem to be working pretty well, and that is how much we've got so far from about half an hour. So that's it doesn't look like much, but when you think of it in terms of I've got some pumpkins and watermelons grown over here, I only harvest those once every few days, so we're already improving our yield quite a bit. So you can see these are all fully grown and they grow pretty quickly as well. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. What I want to try and do now is do another stage to this. I'm still working on the design, so it's not completely finished yet, but there is another part we could probably get working. So the first thing we need to do though is put in some more of these minecarts. So I'm just going to run along here. You can remember we kept that wall there. I'm going to run along here and fill these extra blocks in here. And I just need to remember exactly where we have to go here. I think we're going to have 3 sections of 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. So what we might do is block that, And we'll knock these ones out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that going to work? Yeah, I think that should work. Alright, so what we need to do now is put minecarts in this section here. So let's grab some rails. Oh, where's my rails gone? Well, that's no good. Alright, well, I can make some minecarts. Give me a second here, I'll make some rails and some minecarts, and we'll do this next part. Okay, here we are. So I've got the... oh, some more pumpkins. So I've got the rails here. We've only got a couple. I don't know where I've put the others. We've got some minecarts. So now what we're going to do is with this wall here, we're going to put more minecarts down. And they end up right in the middle there. Let's do another one here. Oh. Cool. And I'm just going to go through and do 3 here, 3 there, and 3 down there. Okay, there we go. Looking very cool already. So, now for the really cool part. We're going to build a flying machine because they're so handy. And we are going to do something very awesome. Let's grab these. I thought I had more regular pistons. I need a couple of regular pistons as well. This part's going to be really cool. Alright, need some more slime blocks. 4... is 4 enough? Yeah, 4 is just enough, I think. Let's build ourselves another piston. Oops. We just need one more piston, I think. Okay, piston. Beautiful. And we've got sticky piston. 1, 2... oh no, we need one more piston. I need some more cobble. I've got silk touch on both of these things. Okay, let's just go and grab some more cobble. So this part is just to show you what's going to happen. As I said, there's still a bit more work to do yet. This thing's been going off while I've been building it, so really awesome. And yeah, we've already got quite a few of these little guys here. There's already about 2 or 3 emeralds worth of stuff in there at the moment. Oh, I want to build another piston. Okay. So here, and here, and here, and here. Alright. This is going to be awesome. So, I wonder if you can guess what we're going to do here. So we've put these carts in the middle, and here is what we're going to do. We are going to put in dirt, like that, and dirt, like that, and dirt, like that. Knock that one out, knock that one out, and knock that one out. Alright, awesome. Let's go this way a little bit. Have to be very careful here not to disrupt the cart positions, because if you accidentally bump one of the carts the way they are at the moment, it sort of throws all of them out of alignment, which is not fun. Not for what we want to do. And try not to break the carts either. Okay, now we're going to build a flying machine. So, how do I do this? I need to remember. I've got to go up 1, and then we've got to go 4 slime blocks. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then we've got to put a sticky piston here on the front. So let's see if we can do that. Sticky piston, awesome. And then a regular piston on the back. And if you've already worked out how we're going to do this, very well done to you. Not quite right. Let's see if we can actually... It's always hard placing them when you're at this level. There we go. Alright, those ones there. Let's get rid of these now. And I hate how you walk slowly on slime blocks. It's kind of annoying. Alright, like so. Then we'll go that there, and that there. And then I think we're almost done. I think we go like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's grab a flint and steel and we'll see exactly how this works. We're going to have to use this machine a few times yet, because the little gaps in here, eventually we have to put some water in there. We're going to use ice, but we're not going to do it just yet, because again, when you put the water in, the ice turns into water, and then if you disturb the water by providing a block update, it ruins all the minecarts and you have to start again. So a little bit touchy there. Right, let's see here. Yeah, that's going to work. So now we're going to put the dirt into position. Look at that, awesome. So we're pushing the dirt on top of the minecarts, and that's a very old trick that allows you to pick up stuff off the dirt. You can see there's the minecart trapped inside, and if we throw some stuff on there, it all gets picked up. And if we just demonstrate one more thing, you can see what we're going to do here. We are going to create farmland, right like that. And the farmland is going to grow wheat, carrots and potatoes. And then we're going to get some villagers in here. When the villagers harvest this stuff, it will be picked up by the hopper minecarts and transported into the chest at the bottom. So there we've got one type, 2 types, 3, 4, 5 types of auto farmable goods, and that's not even all of them just yet. So with all that work done, I've realized that we're just about out of time for this episode, and yeah, we've made some good progress there. Hopefully you guys can see the benefit of having this farm over here. It's going to mean that we can just pretty much ignore farming for a while and end up, you know, getting emeralds from it, because we'll have all this automatic stuff. So just to clarify, what we're going to get there is automatic farms for 8 different types of tradable goods, and that is going to mean a lot of emeralds for us, which is really good. If you want to know more about that one, we'll do more in the next episode. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm pretty happy with the design. I've nearly got it finished in a creative world, so once it's finished we'll know exactly where to go. I might even do some work on it outside of an episode, so that when we come back next time there's a bit more progress done. I just thought I'd show you here. So I've actually cleaned up this whole corner now, right down to the base that I want there. As you can see, the witch farm is still running, and I might just check that that top floor shift is still working. Where are we? Okay, there we go. The top floor shift is still working, which is good. That means we're getting mostly witches. Still not all the witches we could get, but we are getting mostly witches. And that means we're going to be getting gunpowder. I've already put some more gunpowder in here. So once we can fill this gunpowder up again, we'll actually have more TNT. I think I will still do some work with TNT in this half of the area that we need to dig out. Just because after digging out this, even with efficiency 5, after digging out this section, I can just see how much work it's going to take. So I might still use some TNT on the other side. But that's about it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're excited about the auto farm. It's going to be 8 resources automatically farmed without even touching it. It's going to be very cool. Hopefully you're excited about that. I know I'm really happy with what I've done so far, and we'll get some really cool results from that. But we will see you again next time.